Hello, welcome to this new video. This is a story of the child inside me finally smiling. It's the story of how I did everything in my hand just to get the bike I always wanted. Let's get back in time a bit when I was a kid. My father used to have a Bajaj Chetak. Yes, that old school double seat scooter which you have to tilt in the morning just to get started. It was a carburetor design flaw, but let's just not talk about it right now. Every morning, my father used to drop me to the school on that scooter, and I used to sit in the front. Rather, I would say I used to stand in the front and pretend to ride that scooter. I wasn't really riding it though, I was just holding the mirror and enjoying it. I remember that very day when my father asked me to throttle the scooter, and when I did, I instantly felt like this is what I wanted. I don't know why, but it felt like freedom, that power. That's when my interest for two wheelers started. I started admiring every bike I saw on the road, whether it is a scooter, a bike, a cruiser, a commuter, ADVs, naked sports, whatever it is, all of them. I once saw a group of riders, and in that group, I saw a BMW R1200. Yes, oh my god, yeah, that was a fan moment for me. That bike, it was a huge, humongous. Oh my god, nice. And it was like very early of the time. It was like 2014, 15. I don't remember. I went home and I googled everything about the bike on the internet, and I, of course, fell in love with that bike. Time passed. I grew up. My first ride when I was, I guess, in 11th. I was a hero pleasure, yeah. And then it was TVS Jupiter. It was good. It did the job, but I always used to think that the feeling of that manual transmission, that freedom, the power, was missing. So after some years, I decided to upgrade. I bought a second-hand Honda H'ness CB350. Obviously, second-hand because I didn't have any experience of riding a manual transmission before. So yeah, it was the probably worst and the best decision of my life. When it comes to bike, I would say. The bike taught me everything I should check before buying a one. From brake oil issues to chain sprocket issues to body cracking noise, suspension issues, and the worst of all, engine and the carburetor issues. It was a nightmare. But I'm grateful. It taught me what being a true rider means. After about a year and a half of riding the Unicorn, I've decided to own a better bike. So I've started searching, took a few test rides, I went to all the bikes, REs, Hondas, TVS, lot of bikes, even Triumph. Yeah. But the only bike which gave me that feeling of peace, the freedom, was this, the one I'm riding right now, my Honda H'ness CB350. I've named it Glider because it simply glides. It's so smooth. Oh my god! This bike carries the dream kid inside. It gives me the feeling of freedom and the power. I'll talk more about this bike in upcoming videos. Until then, goodbye. And also, please like, share, subscribe the channel. Peace.